Hi everyone, Jacqueline here. So today we're going to do some planting of catmint or Nepeta. And I think I have two different kinds here. We're just going to go through them. These were all plants that were $3 on sale, and each one was $3 on sale. And there is a pile of them in this wagon. So I need to get them all in. So I'm going to go through, prune them, and as I prune them, I will share with you what they are, and then I'm going to place them right away. They are going in this bed right here. Now, before, there wasn't a bed here. There was just an edge along the cedars here. I've since come through and put spireas in, and then we did the curve over there that I'm still working on planting up, and now we're going to do this, and I think this is the perfect choice. With the spireas being a beautiful shade of pink when they flower, I think the blues, purple tones of the catmint will look pretty with it. Now I might come through and put something else in there, but we'll see how we do time-wise. So let's get these pruned up because they really need it. And then we'll put them in right away. So the first ones we're going to deal with, and all these big cans, are the Persian blue. And these are very reliable. Now, the Persian blue like to be spaced, about 61 centimeters apart. I am going to plant them thick because I want them to be full sooner than later. They're going to get 31, 38 centimeters high. They're good to minus 40, perfect for my zone 3B, and they like well-drained, watered soil, especially when they're new transplants. So we're going to put these in and get them going. And I am sniffling a lot, you guys, because I am hot and sweaty. We're having a warm Saskatchewan fall, and I am loving it. So we're just going to give them a top prune. These are in pretty good shape, but we do need to get the spent blooms off. So the easiest way is just come through and give them a nice round mounding habit, and then they can bloom some more. And they will. There's lots of buds on these, so never a problem. These are a very reliable plant on the prairies. They can take my clay soil, they can take the heat, they can take the drought, although they do like water. They will show you if they're dry, because you'll get dry branches like these if they're dried out. But for the most part, they are really good and reliable. So this is all about getting these in the ground. Before we run out of light here, you will notice recently that a lot of my videos are probably going to be in the evening, and so we'll be pushing it for time. So I'll just clean these up and place them immediately, and I'll show you what they look like all placed. But you can see how nice and cleaned up that is. That was a good buy. This is a nice size container. It's not the small 1 gallons. This would be one of the 2 gallons. And look at how nice that is now. That was worth $3 for sure. Let's do another one. I'm going to do all the big ones first. Some of them look better than others. You can see this one. Same thing, Persian blue. And you can see how, you know, it's showing a little worse for wear. But we'll just whip through it real quick. This is where it's worse for wear. So that's okay though. There's lots in this container, not a problem. And we just got our power back on. It was off, so that was a bit of an issue. That kind of slowed me down because I had no water, because we have a well. And you see here, I'm just going through these as quick as I can. And hopefully I can get them all in tonight. So you will see this video in the morning. But evenings are a great time to shoot videos because of the lighting. You don't get that glare from the sun. So that's what you're going to see here, is better lighting. It makes the videos better for you. And not as hot for me. It's just cooling down. It was in the 30s today, so we had a very hot day. And just getting out anything there. This is what takes the time, you guys, is cleaning up the plants. But you know, if I turn that to the back, you're not even going to notice it in the garden. So I'm just going to go one side to the other, putting these in. And I'll probably readjust. I'm just verifying which ones these are. Yep, these are all Persian blue. So I have 2 containers of the Picture Perfect. It's the same details. It's zone 3, and it's still, you know, it likes the full sun. It's gonna like to be kept moist, well-drained soil, hardy to -40. A little more gnarly. These are 1-gallon containers, a little bit smaller, but it's really pretty. So I'm gonna mix them in. I'm gonna put 1 on each side over here just to offset it, because looking at the flowers and everything, very, very similar. So I'll clean these up and we'll get them in the ground. Because they're smaller containers, I can whip them up pretty fast. I'll come back and I'll put some tags behind these too so I know what's what. These are a little more gnarly. Now, for maintenance of Nepeta, your best bet is when it's done blooming, if you have hedge trimmers, just take a hedge trimmer and shear it down. In fact, that works. You can use that for yarrow too, rather than take your pruners. It's just a way to save time in the garden with these plants, and then a quick cleanup and you're good. There is 2 of the Persian blue and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the shades of blue. So I think this is a nice layout around the bird bath. It should attract a lot of pollinators to it and give a spot of color here, especially if I add some yellows or oranges in here, which is something I'm going to do, but probably in another video. We'll see if we have enough time because I'm running out of light. So let's get these planted. And I'm probably going to be brutal on the root system and clean them up really, really well because they are dry. So and let's see what we got for roots here. Yeah, so we're looking at some really dry roots. So I'm just gonna little bit of cardboard here. This bed was sheet mulched. I've been working on it for a while. That's why I haven't shown you guys the backyard. Because, well, I don't think you need to see every time I sheet mulch. I have 3 of the Coreopsis. This is the Starlight Burgundy Eye Coreopsis. This is what it's going to look like. And we're going to put it right here to bring some color into that bed. Now, these are going to get 15 to 76 centimeters, space 15 to 38. They will bloom midsummer to fall, so this is a good time. We might get a set of blooms off them. Hardy to -34, like well-drained soil. Water your new transplants, of course. So I have 3 of these. I've already cut them back. You can see they were $3, called Summer Splash Coreopsis. Little Bang Starlight. Little Bang Starlight. So let's put these in. And you can see these really needed to go in bad. Holy crap. Can you guys hear the coyotes on video? And I'm just, since these broke up on me, I'm just kind of mounting them together. Wow, they're really loud and early tonight. I'm doing 2 at the front and 1 at the back on a bit of an angle because I'll probably put something else in here. And you can see these are just falling apart in the container. Really needed to go in. Nice soil though. Well worth keeping. And we'll put a tag in. Next on the list I want to add in here, and I only have one, I'll have to get another one, is milkweed. The beautiful orange milkweed. And this is pretty. And once you have milkweed in your garden, it will spread, but it spreads nicely. So we're going to add it right behind the Nepeta for the color of it. And here it is, butterfly weed. I'm going to try to pronounce it Asclepias tuberosa. And this is full sun, hardiness 3 to 9, so zones 3 to 9, minus 40 Fahrenheit or Celsius. Flower height is 2460 centimeters. And then you got the beautiful clumping foliage and likes to bloom. It likes to bloom in June. However, it is now blooming in September. So that is cool. So we're going to put it back there. And I think that'll be a nice contrast. I'm excited about this one. I've been wanting this in the garden for quite a while. So we're just going to put it right here. Now this soil that you see in here, I mended like I have all the rest. I have added the sand into the manure topsoil mix. So we got some good drainage here for it. And it will perk up. And I'm just going to add the tag behind. There we go. All right, another one in. Okay, and I have one more set of plants that we're going to add to this, and that is some bugleweed. And this is, I hope, is the bronze bugleweed. Here it is. So this is going to turn bronze in the fall. And this is called the Feathered Friends Parrot. Flowers are blue-purple. So right now it's very green. It was under the shelves at Home Depot and I really wanted some. So I'm going to put 3 plants in here right along the front to get them going. And bugleweed is super hardy, minus 34. I have no trouble growing it. Height 10 to 15 centimeters. It'll bloom mid to late spring. I'm doing it for the foliage. Space 46 to 51 centimeters apart. Once you get it established in the garden, then you can split it and spread it throughout, which is the goal. Now look at that nice color. I'm actually going to move it over just a tad more and turn it. So there it is. There's the Parrot, Feathered Friends, bugleweed in. There's 3 of them. That should be a nice bronze, and as the weather cools, it should start changing colors. We've added all the different kinds of Nepeta in, and we've added some Coreopsis and 1 milkweed. So I hope you enjoyed this video. This was all things I needed to get done, and I'm happy to see them all in. And nice variety of plants, and this bed needs more added to it. So you will see some more videos coming where I add some more flowers once I figure out what I want to put in here. But this is going to be a bright, bold bed that should draw the eye in with the curve. And we'll have to come back out and do a re-edging on it, not to make it pretty, but anyhow, thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye everybody.